I've painted some road cones. So these are for I'm calling it Rip the Strip. We've hired the airfield for a few hours on Sunday. So these are saved cones. That one had ended up on my doorstep the other night. Got some high-vis jackets for marshals. The Start dude, he's going to be John O. He's air traffic control as well. So he's going to be on the walkie-talkies talking to the tower because the airfield will still be live. We've just got to watch out for aeroplanes. So yeah, as you can see, that's the stop-go cone. It can be used at either end. And that one's a BMC, so it's the BMC. Just doodled all over it. Been having fun drawing on stuff. It's definitely something I need to do more of. Been drawing on all sorts, haven't I? So yeah, that was yesterday afternoon's antics. I'm just heading over the field to see Jonathan. But Jonathan's been creating this manual sequential automatic. Is he in there? How's he? Gearbox. So he needs to get it ready for this weekend. So I thought I'd come over and check on him, see how he's doing. Like, look at this, look at what he's doing. I can't see what you're doing. Is it top secret?
All top secret. Everything I do is top secret, Richard.
So is that just going to be the end of your gear lever for now then?
Further down.
Right, alright. Now yesterday I said to him he should just get a thingy off a joystick.
Yeah, I had a look, they're not that practical for gear sticks.
But it's cool though. That's what I'd do. What's going on in the garage? Do you want to show him your stick? You could demonstrate your buttons as well. Right, we're going to see if that'll fit. Oh, she's on. There you go.
I need to just clean up a bit of that.
Yeah. That wire looks like it's in the way.
No, it's not the wire, it's a bit of fucking hot glue. You can still change.
Yeah, and you can grab it not interfering with...
When you hit neutral, you've got it down there, or reverse is there, so you just have to...
Right. Okay.
You're not going to hit it accidentally.
So, do a simulation of, like, setting off.
I haven't got these wired in. Simulation of setting off.
Yeah.
It's just like any other car, you first gear, set off.
It's mad, isn't it, though?
Second,
Considering
fourth,
it's
sixth, seventh,
yeah,
eighth.
yeah. Then no clutch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then to stop into neutral. Continue.
I mean, it's just turned the car into a proper toy, hasn't it? You know what I mean? It's yeah, I know, but like, it's
Heat shrink.
it would be more of a toy if you'd done the joystick thing on the top.
Yeah, I had a look at the joysticks, but they're a weird shape.
Aye.
More like that.
The very the very grip. Yeah, but you could like just redesign it in the CAD, just like morph it about a bit.
Yeah, there's not many of them have decent button setups. Mostly it's like a thing on the top, which I didn't really want it on the top.
Yeah, you just want a handle on the top and the buttons down there.
I'm going to make a knob thing to go over there.
I guess you could make variations because people would buy the joystick one, I think.
This probably changed later, but that was just an idea I had.
Yeah.
Try it like that. It works. You can hit them when you need to,
And they're out of the way when you don't. Yeah. You'd maybe even want them a bit lower down, maybe. Yeah. But yeah.
It's actually quite a good fit. So.
Yeah. Cool.
So I need to solder my earth together, heat shrink that, and then put some connector on.
It's got a wooden base plate going on there.
That's just temporary.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is have this, but so it goes into that and holds that.
Right.
So I need to make a bit that's up onto there.
Well, to be fair, like you could make a better centre console.
Centre console anyway.
Yeah.
Just for now.
Yeah.
A bit to go.
Aye.
I want to do a 3D printed centre.
Yeah. Oh, wicked. Time's a killer. I said that to someone yesterday because it fucking does. It kills you, doesn't it? Time. Eventually, kills everybody, eh? I thought, hey, that's a bloody good quote. I'm going to tattoo that on someone. You just watch. Watch this space. I'll tattoo that on somebody. There's a bit, yeah. Right, so I'm actually doing some work for a change. I'm going to make the templates for this bumper. This is the front bumper mould. And when we came to take it out, we had a really bad release. Realised it was because the tatty was polishing the wax off too soon, so he'd put a load on, but it took a load off as well. Hadn't let it dry properly, so I'm pretty sure that's what the issue was. So this isn't quite ready for making another mould, but when we took it out, it had a lot of damage to it. So I want to make another bumper that I can then make another mould from. In that as well, I also want to put the tabs on the corners that the bumper on the car now has for mounting. So changing the mould slightly as well. So I'm going to make another mould of this. First, I need to make a bumper out of it, and then take a mould of the new bumper. So I don't need to make templates for this. Anyway, I'm maybe going to make templates. I may as well just make templates for the new one. I still need templates, although the bumper that's coming out of there doesn't need to be perfect because I've got repairs to do to it anyway. So I'm going to essentially have to reshape the bumper that comes out of it and put the tabs on it, and then take a mould. So I'm going to use this stuff for the template. It's good stuff, this. It's like it was in here from like when they were the landlord sort of left it here and I've pillaged it. He uses it for obviously masking, you know, like laying on floors when he's spraying big and that, but it'd be worth getting some clean sheets of it because they're all covered in paint, but it's right handy stuff. Corrugated plastic. Anyway, another thing that I'm doing, I'm multitasking. See this thing? Uncle John gave us it, and you know, he just like gives you things that he's acquired in places, like random. Like, yeah, it's random shit. But this is a proper artifact, isn't it? It's like some touristy sort of stuff from Africa or something. It's definitely authentic Africa. No one made that in Cumbria. It's got a crack in it. But anyway, it's doing me head in. It just doesn't fit with the colour scheme, you know. So without chucking it out or putting it on the fire, I'm gonna paint it and see if I can make it look acceptable. Now colour-wise, there's not a lot of blue in here, and I want to get rid of all of the brown, even the back. So this is like, and then I'm thinking some blue. It's a good way of finishing off cans as well, isn't it? There's not a lot left in this. Looks loads better, doesn't it? So what I want to do is spray one colour from above, so it lands on all of these on the tops, and one colour from below. So I'm going to go yellow on the top because that's more of a highlight, and then I'm going to flip it over and do red from the bottom. Maybe do it the other way around actually. I'm going to do it the other way around. Should have given it a wipe over, it's got cobwebs on it. Adds to the effect. So I'm just letting the paint like dust down. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Actually, I'll bring it over and show you. So from that angle it looks red, and then it goes blue. And then when we do the yellow from the other angle, even more cobwebs. Let that dry, and then I might doodle on it with some pens. The lighting's really bad in this part of the building at the minute. Just gotta still work to do in the place. Like, so I've got some measurements and made a template for the ends. So for the length, it's 65 and 230 long. It's quite a length, isn't it? It doesn't seem that big, but I will check it though before I cut anything. I suppose I could do it in 2 sections, couldn't I? Yeah, I'm not messing about with something that long. I'm gonna go and check it first though. Right, so to give myself some extra, I'm gonna do it in because I need a little bit of overlap. So I'm going to do 130 and 130, doing 2 halves. Be far too big to wrestle with at that side anyway. Into a small space. So I want to cut the fiberglass and lay it in so that and just make sure that it's all right before I make the template itself. Obviously for doing, there's not a lot of point doing a template on this really. It's a mission cutting stuff with left-handed with scissors. Scissors are made right-handed. It's been a while since I moaned about that. Right, I'll go and lay these into the mould. So I'm just having a test fit basically, just to see how all this is sitting in. Better if I put it in the right way around though. The same for the other side. And I'll get that back on the table. So I've got 4 sections of this cut out. I'm going to use this bumper for Chucky's Astra van, so I'm going to do it 2 layers so it's strong enough to withstand, because otherwise I'd have just been, I don't know, I'd have done something with it, stuck it to the wall or something. But anyway, just making the template, because then the line's disappeared a bit there. I'm going to check that. See what it does. It just goes to there. I can just see it. That's a cool shot, isn't it? Right, so it was, I didn't realise it had a full... When Tatty left it, he said he'd waxed it, put 3 coats of wax on it, then PVA'd it, and then I think he'd had problems with the PVA going on because obviously it was on top of wax. So I didn't know where it was at, plus it was like absolutely covered in dust. So I went to blow it off with the airline, and the PVA had created like a layer, because it started, the PVA actually started to come off almost in like cobwebs. That took a bit of, blew most of it off, and then I've given it a wash. So I'm going to give it another 3 coats of wax anyway, just to make sure. It's not the warmest of days, so I might stick a bit of heat in here just to help it dry. There we go. Feels like a tuck shop, this. Ideal for the decks as well, that's a perfect height for the decks. The only thing is, my setup's like, I've got to use a computer screen at the minute, I haven't got a standalone. I'm surprised I haven't actually brought them out here, you know, just for a bit of a private party. Right, let that go off, I'm going to go and see Jonathan. Right, that's me for the day. Noel's been over from next door and bought a fan off him. We're talking fans, wind tunnels and stuff like that. Alright, help us with me airflow. I'll have a tidy up next time I'm in. I've just been sat on me couch looking at this. So, I think what I'm going to do after the airfield thing, I need to lower this front end down completely, the bonnet and the bumper. It's too high. This area here I'm not happy with. I'm definitely going to make some new side skirt moulds as well. It's sitting twisted. So I don't know. I'll see what happens when I need to move the bumper to see how everything else is looking. Yeah, I've been sat here for about half an hour just looking at the car under the cover. I'm going to go and see Jonathan anyway, see what he's up to.